Just looking at her and wondering, how come they're not doing anything? How come she's just laying there?
A father describing what it was like as he stood behind police crime scene tape the day his daughter was shot 15 times while she walked home from school.
A cold, callous, calculated killer. That's how the district attorney described Kody Lott minutes before he was sentenced to life behind bars for murder. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Melanie Townsend.
And I'm Daryl Franklin. Kody Lott was also sentenced to 20 years for aggravated assault in a Fort Worth courtroom. And Gwen Bevel joins us now. Gwen, did jurors ever hear from Kody Lott himself?
They did not. He chose not to take the stand during his trial, and he also did not address jurors before they determined his punishment. The parents of both teens, Shamika Smith, Michaela's mom, and Vernland Davazo, did talk to jurors during their victim impact statements this morning. Both of them broke down as they talked about the horror that was September 2nd, 2016. Smith told jurors about how she called Michaela and it took the child a minute to pick up, and then she told her mom, quote, "Mommy, I've been shot and Lauren is not moving," end quote. During closing arguments, prosecutor Ron Poole told jurors as they passed around tissues in the jury box, there was one man who had no tears. He says Lott has no conscience. Lott Davazo says back on that fateful day, he thought there are 1,000 children in that junior high. Surely it wasn't Lauren, but then he called her cell phone.
So I answered the phone, and instantly what I heard was screaming. I didn't know at the time that it was Bianca screaming, but I heard somebody screaming her name, and the way she was screaming it, I knew, I instantly.
It's a scream I've never heard from her or none of my other children. And I remember asking God to please keep letting her scream, because I felt if she stopped, she was gone.
We'll hear more from those victim impact statements, and I'll also have more from what both parents had to say directly to Lott once he was sentenced. That's coming your way tonight at 6. Lott's sentences will run concurrent. He could be eligible for parole in 30 years, and the bailiffs were already in the process of taking him back to the Wichita County Jail this afternoon.
Gwen, thank you so much for your coverage on this.